Hey, legends, let's be blunt. Avoiding challenges is exhausting, and avoidance is heavier than the challenge itself. And it's a slow leak you can't outrun. And you're not saving energy by dancing around the hard thing. You're making things more difficult for yourself, and your energy is being pulled in all directions. So, today I'll show you how to use challenges as a growth engine, not as a nervous system wrecking ball, so you can build resilience and become anti-fragile, giving you fortitude in life and business, especially in those tough moments that matter. No toxic grind, no motivational fluff, just values-led, repeatable way, turning vulnerability and leadership strength and adversity into fuel for growth. And I've had leaders come to me with $1 million weights on their shoulders. They're one decision away from burnout, not because the challenge is too big, but because they're avoiding the necessary action. And one of my clients, let's call him R, a CEO running multiple business ventures, told me, I feel like I was constantly walking into the same brick wall, Mandy, overcommitted, always firefighting, and never actually steering the ship. And so we ripped up his old just push through playbook so he could operate from an empowered FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass. So he had a gauge for every decision. And if it wasn't aligned with his FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass, it was a no. If it drained his energy without a real return, it was a no. And the payoff, and this is in his words, where I used to see constraints, I now see potential opportunities. The big misunderstanding about resilience. Most leaders think that resilience is tolerating more, and it's a trap that many leaders fall into, and it messes with their mojo big time. When you look at it through the lens of resilience and anti-fragility, it's really more about building capacity through a chosen challenge plus intentional recovery, and this creates an internal shift. So if I put this in the language of FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass, this is purpose plus integrity. So purpose, why does this challenge matter to your long game? And integrity, does this action align with who you choose to be and what you stand for? And if the answer is no, then it's not growth. So C, another CEO who came to me in the middle of a leadership and life crisis, we worked through her internal compass. We stripped out the misaligned commitments and grounded her energy and how she chose to operate in life moving forward. And she messaged me a week later saying, this week will be a 25,000 cash week for me, Mandy, which actually then turned into a $30,000 week. And that wasn't luck. That was clarity and effective decision making, being intentional and congruent with her FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass. Quick pit stop here. If this is hitting home and you want clarity on how it applies to you, hit the link below for my leadership resilience and anti-fragility check-in if you lead a team. Or if it's for you personally, hit the link below for my resilience and anti-fragility check-in, and you'll answer a few sharp questions and I'll personally record for you a private audio map. This one's on me and my way of giving you a clear direction. Why avoiding challenges creates burnout. Avoidance may feel like relief at first, but it taxes you big time in 4 ways. Cognitive load, so spinning scenarios and rehearsing what ifs and deflecting decisions. Time drain, such as meetings that didn't need to be meetings, right? And trying to fix up the repercussions of overcommitments. Self-trust and trust erosion within yourself and your team sensing that hesitation because you're going back on your word. You're overwhelmed and railroading stuff through. Identity fog. So you lose who you are, what's meaningful to you, your values, your principles, and boundaries get pushed aside. Build your values-based inner compass. The FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass installs a non-negotiable yes-no filter. This isn't about rigidity, it's about efficient, no BS clarity. For example, you create your FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass, and within that, you may have 5 non-negotiable values, principles, and things that are meaningful to you. So that may be like truth, family, courage, honor, integrity. And for any decision you need to make, ask yourself, is this in congruence with my FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass? If not, it's a no. If yes, it's a yes. And if you're not sure yet, self-coach yourself quickly utilizing a FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass framework so you can powerfully make a decision. And the result of that, you stop exhausting yourself on maybes. You choose challenges and create opportunities that generate growth and move you towards where you choose to be more, with a little more internal freedom, because you're not giving away your power and you're not abandoning your boundaries. Include intentional recovery. It's the most misunderstood performance tool. And other than the fact that recovery energy can have a perception of being woo-woo, and recovery brings up visions of you like sitting around singing Kumbaya or, trying to fight your thoughts with meditation. And smart leaders often resist recovery because there's a fear of, if I stop, I'll lose my edge, or a moral story, rest is being indulgent, or an identity story, my value is based on performance and output. And the truth is, recovery is where adaptation happens. It supports your body's adaptation to challenges, whether you realize it or not. Choosing to operate in congruence to your FIREPIT Inner Resilience Compass assists recovery by default. Crazy, right? Think about it for a moment. The things that bring you joy, adventure, creativity, the things that relax you, where you get to belly laugh, they can be different things for each person, but we all know how much better we feel when we're not overwhelmed and we get to experience these things in our life. And all of these are more available to you when you build them into your life. And if you're not getting taxed energy-wise, like pulled in every direction, you get to utilize recovery in your life regularly. And if this is missing from your life, then I'm stoked that you're here today. Leader and entrepreneur, said Mandy was able to successfully move me through my most challenging times, including starting a new company, burnout, relationship separation, and work through mentally and emotionally demanding situations that I was experiencing. And furthermore, she accomplished this without me waiting forever to get results. She helped me create wins, boost my energy and inner peace, all in the first week of working with her. So if you're watching this and you know it's time to stop playing catch up in your leadership, to stop spinning in the same cycles of stress and start leading from a place of clarity, conviction, and fire, then here's what's next. And if you're leading a team and you can feel the pressure starting to show in ways that aren't being talked about, I've got you. I've put together a quick leadership and anti-fragility check-in. Just answer a few straight-out questions about your team, and I'll personally record a short audio back for you. No fluff, just practical insight on how to keep your people steady, resilient, and thriving, even when the challenges hit. The link's below, and it's on me, my gift to you, and it'll give you some clarity right now. And if you're carrying the weight of leadership yourself, I want to make this personal for you. I created the FIREPIT Resilience and Anti-Fragility check-in for you. It's a short set of questions, and once you've filled them out, I'll send you a personal audio. It's straight up, direct, and focused on showing you what's happening beneath the surface and what it will take to shift into steadier ground for you with conviction, resilience, and joy. So the link's below. It's on me, my gift to you, and it'll help give you clarity instantly. And the next step, choose your path, and let's make sure you're resilient, anti-fragile, unshakable, and leading on your terms. If this struck a chord, keep going. Watch from gaslighting yourself to resilient powerhouse, the anti-fragility leadership edge for values-led leaders. That's where we dive into what really happens when you start overriding your gut. And you and I both know that that's not pretty, right? Or jump into shifting from survival mode to the anti-fragility leadership edge while leveraging the strengths of resilience. And I'll show you how to shift out of survival mode and back into leading with a clear decisiveness and a strong inner compass. So choose whichever one you know you need right now, and I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go lead like the powerhouse you are.